This is take 2 of the egg video. I'm trying to not do too many takes of this video because I don't want to break a bunch of eggs. I think that's reasonable, so if things get weird at some point, try to let it go and move on. About the eggs in Colombia. I usually do fruit videos. Today I'm doing an egg video, and hopefully by the end you'll see why I'm doing an egg video. About 3 days ago, I went shopping. Check your calendar, see what was happening 3 days ago in Colombia, what was happening yesterday, etc. It's kind of still happening. But 3 days ago, things were a little bit different, and I did go shopping. In Colombia, I won't tell you where I went shopping, but various things had been cleared off of various shelves, and not in any obvious or coherent pattern. There's a panic is often not very logical, but it's I expect panic to be illogical in some kind of more predictable way sometimes, and I'm surprised what disappears and what doesn't when people begin to panic. I think you saw that with toilet paper in the United States. Here, one of the panic items was eggs, and so I didn't need to get a whole bunch of eggs. I thought, just one tray of eggs, and I couldn't find them. It was very difficult for me to find any eggs. When I finally found them, I found them kind of hidden in the back of a store, and I won't identify the store. And I was told that they were going to cost about twice as much as what I usually paid for eggs, and I said, okay, well, the merchants have to use their egg money to buy stuff that's not eggs, and they want to maintain some number of eggs, I'm sure, for their regular customers, just as a long-term thing. There are various reasons why. Why what you might call gouging is kind of responsible capitalism, or an attempt at responsible capitalism, at least. So I agreed to pay about double for those eggs, and they were. I'm going to show you the difference between those eggs and what I normally get for an egg. So they're a little bit upscale for an egg, so paying more wasn't a big deal, except that I didn't have enough money with me. The merchant. How long is this video? Oh, it's long. I didn't have enough money with me. I was down to some change, and so I told the merchant I was short by 200 pesos for the tray of eggs, and I told him I wasn't upset with the price. I just didn't have the change, and could we remove one egg? And he said, okay, just take it. So I was able to go back later and give him the 200 pesos, which is not very much money. And he seemed very surprised. So that's my egg story. But I got my eggs. That's what it came down to. Was my family's very dependent on eggs for reasons I won't get into, but we are. So I was relieved to get some eggs. Going out today shopping for eggs again. I still have some of those other eggs, but going out shopping today for eggs, the regular eggs had returned at the regular price at the place where I regularly buy them. I didn't check everywhere else, but the abundance of eggs and the price indicates at least the egg situation in Colombia has, in some neighborhoods, returned to normal. What I saw outside near the place where I normally buy the eggs was some spray paint on a wall that indicated, if I understand correctly, that someone had been there on the days when I was not shopping, selling individual eggs at approximately 5 times the price that I paid today. So the egg crisis, I basically missed it. I missed a lot of things. I'm deliberately missing a lot of things out there. I'm going to try to not get political in this video, but my suggestion is, if you want to know what's going on in Colombia, don't trust any one single news source. Please look at multiple news sources and consider them all to be suspicious. That's just the responsible thing to do. Okay, so I'm going to look at these eggs. I'm going to show you these eggs. Eggs that I bought today. They're as varied in color as the other ones. The variation in color doesn't. I don't think it matters very much. This actually feels slightly smaller and lighter than this other egg, which is the one I paid more for, which has a stamp on it, which I hope you will not be able to read, so that you don't know anything about where I'm living, where I'm buying my eggs, etc. Okay, so what I wanted to do is open the eggs and look at them for color. And if you're in the United States, hopefully you'll understand why once I've opened them. So here's the egg. Here's the one that I got today. And this is, there we go. You see that? Trying to get on camera. Yeah, it's a fertile egg, and it has this beautiful deep orange color, which, if I remember eggs in the United States correctly, I often did not see, or at the end wasn't seeing at all when I left. So these eggs are really good, or my sense of them is that they're really good. I don't have any scientific data on it. That's one egg. This is the upscale egg. It's actually not quite as orange in color, but it's still it's another fertile egg. It does have a pretty deep orange color. Maybe it's about the same. I don't know. Video doesn't do it justice, but this to me is what this is what I want an egg yolk to look like. So either way, at either price, either egg would be what I think is slightly higher quality for an egg at a slightly lower price than what I would expect in the United States. So, despite everything that everyone tells you is happening in Colombia, and some of it probably is happening, there are various reasons why I continue to prefer to live in Colombia, and the eggs doesn't seem like a one single compelling reason to want to live in Colombia. But imagine if 51% or more of everything were like these eggs. Think about it.